Hello and thank you for joining us. This presentation is all about the document tracking dashboard. The objective, to keep things moving. Now this is a companion video to the video that was put together about document intake. We want to be able to track all those incoming documents that came in for review. How do I know where we are with them, what's the status, and how do I again keep things moving? Here we are in Alfresco Share, and of course I've logged in, so we're at the Atom Storage dashboard. The dashboard, of course, being the first thing you see when you log in. We're going to be touching base on the active contracts, those contracts that I own shepherding through the process, getting them over the finish line, if you will. In the lower left, what you see is the document intake video. That's the video that demonstrates how the contracts get into the system. So I'd recommend taking a look at this video first. The document intake and workflow video is where you fill the form out, attach the documents, and get them into the system by having the workflows automatically selected and executed, the folder structure automatically built, security policies built, and of course notifications sent out. So again, this document intake video here, this is what starts the process, gets the documents into the system. Okay? Now, once the documents are in the system, now we're at this current location, active contracts. So the active contracts dashlet is showing me that I have 8 contracts that are outstanding that I need to make sure get through the entire process. Okay, and I've got 11 open tasks. Now the reason there are more tasks than contracts is because of parallel workflow. So as you look here, you see the contract ID. You'll notice this is the exact same contract ID. You've got 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. That's because currently for this particular review process, it's at 2 tasks, the legal review and CRR validation. All right, so that's why you would have 11 open tasks for 8 contracts. All right, now in this list again, you've got contract ID, vendor name, and contract name. You'll notice vendor name is a hyperlink as well as contract name. If I click on vendor name, it'll take me to the folder where all the vendor requests are located. All right, if I click on the contract name, it'll take me to the particular folder for that contract request. So we can see all the documents wrapped around that request. I've got the process started date. That's when this whole process began. So when the person filled out the form, triggered this whole thing to get started, the workflows and so forth, that's the started date. And that, of course, is used for aging, because what we're seeing here with DSO is days outstanding is this particular request is 131 days old, which is why it's red. Okay? In this configuration, anything greater than 10 days is red. You travel down here, anything less than 5 days is green. That's why the 2 is green. And of course, these are configurations that are done as part of your solution. Now, current task right here, the idea here is where is this request in the process? Well, it's at the negotiation manager stage, and that's why the current task is listed here as negotiation manager. Here, for this particular contract request, it's at 2 different stages: legal review and CRR validation. Now what's really nice is these 3 icons here are quite helpful. The first one is your workflow diagram. So if I want to see where this document is in that workflow process, not just what state it's at, I click on that icon and up pops a diagram. This diagram is, of course, for this particular workflow. And it shows me that the document is at this stage in the process. All right. This next one is an audit trail piece. So for the document that was sent in for review, all I do is click on that icon and it gives me the description of any comments that are made, what version the document is at, the date of that versioning, and of course who did that particular work. So from the dashboard with one click, I can see the audit trail of the document in question. The last icon is sort of your ping icon. And what I mean by that is if I click on this, I can send a notification to the person or persons who own that current task. So please jump on this. Okay, so I'm able to just click on that icon, add a little note, hit send, and it'll send an email to the task owner or owners, okay, of that particular task and say, hey, can you get this going? So as you can see from the dashboard, you'll be able to quickly identify what contracts you have outstanding, what are the tasks that are open for those contracts, where they are in the workflow, be able to have a visual representation of where it is in the process, be able to see the audit trail for the document in question, as well as ping the people who are working on that particular task to get them moving. We hope you enjoy the video, and we hope that you'll reach out to us to see how we can help you like we help our clients.